discovered the remains of 11 women and one unborn child.
The papers gave him a name.
The Bone Collector.
Boneyard is a film with 6 producers and 5 screenwriters. A generic inspired by a true story at the beginning of the film, and a dedication to the families of the victims at the end of it. Elements that admittedly predispose to some significance in what we are about to watch. But in reality, what we have here is a pointless and unstoppable attempt to elevate a mediocre TV movie into something that warrants its theatrical release. 2 decades ago, 11 buried skeletons were discovered in the New Mexico region of America, a series of crimes attributed to an unknown serial killer who took the name Bone Collector. That is where any similarities with the true story stop, and as a plot has to come out, we are watching the process of a police investigation that is not really exciting in its presentation. Flanking the 2 cops is Mel Gibson as an FBI agent, where for some reason the film tries to convince us that he's an unconventional character, when in fact he's just spent years in the business and has a more relaxed disposition and more brains in relation to his close associates. The search for an unknown killer can take many paths and in the right light produce masterpieces. See Zodiac by David Fincher. But since we don't have Fincher here, but an Asif Akbar with a background in failed B-movies, all script ideas are distractions to maintain interest. The biggest one is Mel Gibson himself, who every now and then we see and hear in voiceover saying deep stereotypes about police investigation and personal responsibility. Other distractions are sub-genre shifts, with the police investigation giving way to a whodunit, which in turn gives way to daytime TV depth psychographs. But is everything so bad in this modest film? Not so much. Akbar tries to boost the weak points of his film, see its longer part, with some doses of suspense and the creation of a labyrinth of intentions that I confess to have diverted my curiosity, because I could not understand what exactly I was watching. So I declare that Akbar managed to completely deceive me, since his directorial contribution is limited to using every possible way to distract your interest in a creation without background and clarity. This is confirmed by the finale, where while we see a sharp twist in the events, the end credits roll, offering a piece of information very important to the story of the case, but completely meaningless to the way we've been following the story for an hour and a half. What is this piece of information? The killer is never caught, we still don't know who he is. Any episode of the most mediocre crime series you choose to watch at home will definitely be more interesting, mainly because there you know in advance which style line the series follows, or rather because there is a line to begin with.